The acronym BRICS represents a group of 5 major emerging economies: Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. South Africa joined the group in 2010, solidifying its role as a leading voice for the developing world. These countries are geographically diverse and politically distinct. However, they share a common goal to achieve greater influence in global affairs. BRICS represents a shift in the global balance of power. The BRICS nations are home to over 40% of the world's population. They account for a significant and growing share of global GDP. The group's combined economic weight is undeniable. It is challenging the dominance of traditional Western powers. BRICS provides a platform for these countries to cooperate on shared interests. These interests include trade, investment, and development. The rise of BRICS is a defining trend of the 21st century. BRICS is at the forefront of this change. The BRICS nations represent a formidable economic force. Their combined population and GDP highlight their growing global influence. With over 3 billion people, BRICS accounts for the largest share of the world's population. This demographic advantage translates into a massive consumer market. It also provides a large and increasingly skilled labor force. The combined GDP of BRICS is substantial. It is growing at a faster rate than that of the developed world. This economic dynamism is driven by several factors. These factors include rapid industrialization, technological advancements, and increasing urbanization. BRICS countries are also major players in global trade. They are crucial suppliers of raw materials, manufactured goods, and services. The BRICS economies are not without their challenges. They face issues such as income inequality, poverty, and environmental degradation. However, their economic potential remains undeniable. The BRICS nations are investing heavily in infrastructure, education, and technology. They aim to reduce their reliance on traditional economic powers. While the BRICS nations share the commonality of being emerging economies, each member brings unique strengths. This diversity is a significant asset. Brazil, with its vast natural resources, is a leading exporter of agricultural products and minerals. Russia possesses immense energy reserves and is a crucial player in global oil and gas markets. India, with its young and rapidly growing population, is a global leader in information technology and pharmaceuticals. China, the world's second largest economy, is a manufacturing powerhouse and a leader in renewable energy. South Africa, rich in minerals and natural resources, is a gateway to the African continent. This economic diversity within BRICS fosters complementarity. It allows for greater cooperation and knowledge sharing. It also reduces their vulnerability to global economic shocks. The BRICS nations are leveraging their individual strengths to pursue collective goals. These goals include promoting sustainable development and fostering innovation. They aim to reform global governance institutions. Beyond their economic weight, BRICS nations are asserting their political influence on the global stage. They are increasingly vocal in international forums. They advocate for a more equitable and multipolar world order. BRICS nations champion the interests of developing countries. They call for reform of international institutions like the United Nations Security Council and the International Monetary Fund. They argue that these institutions should be more representative of the current global power balance. BRICS has also established its own institutions to rival those of the West. The New Development Bank, headquartered in Shanghai, provides funding for infrastructure and sustainable development projects in emerging economies. This initiative directly challenges the traditional dominance of the World Bank and the IMF in development finance. BRICS nations are forging stronger political ties through regular summits and ministerial meetings. They coordinate their positions on global issues. The growing political clout of BRICS is undeniable. It is reshaping the geopolitical landscape. The BRICS nations recognize that infrastructure development is crucial for economic growth and social progress. To address this need, they have launched ambitious initiatives. These initiatives aim to improve connectivity, enhance trade, and promote sustainable development. The New Development Bank, established by BRICS in 2014, is a cornerstone of this effort. The NDB funds infrastructure projects in areas such as transportation, energy, and water management. These projects are in BRICS countries and other emerging economies. The NDB aims to mobilize resources for sustainable development projects. In addition to the NDB, BRICS nations are engaged in other infrastructure initiatives. These initiatives include the BRICS Contingent Reserve Arrangement. The CRA provides a safety net for members facing short-term balance of payments pressures. They are creating a new paradigm for development finance. The growing influence of BRICS has not gone unnoticed. Numerous countries have expressed interest in joining the bloc. This interest stems from the economic opportunities and political advantages that BRICS membership potentially offers. Economically, BRICS represents a significant market for goods and services. Membership could provide access to new markets and investment opportunities. Developing countries see BRICS as a counterbalance to the dominance of Western-led institutions. They hope to gain a greater voice in global economic governance. Politically, joining BRICS offers the opportunity to align with a group of influential nations. For many countries, BRICS membership is seen as a way to enhance their international standing. The interest in joining BRICS underscores its growing appeal. The rise of BRICS has profound implications for the future of global economics and international relations. As the BRICS nations continue to grow in economic and political stature, their influence on the global stage is poised to expand further. They are challenging the existing global order and advocating for a more multipolar world. The BRICS nations are uniquely positioned to shape the future of globalization. They are championing a more inclusive and equitable form of globalization. They are also playing a leading role in addressing global challenges such as climate change, poverty and pandemics. The rise of BRICS represents a shift in the global balance of power. The world is witnessing the emergence of a new global order. The BRICS nations have emerged as a powerful force in the global arena. Their combined economic might, demographic weight, and growing political influence are reshaping the global landscape. From their origins as a catchy acronym representing investment potential, BRICS has evolved into a significant geopolitical bloc. The BRICS nations are united by a common desire to promote a more equitable and multipolar world. They are leveraging their collective strength to reform global governance institutions. They aim to create a more just and sustainable global order. The rise of BRICS is a defining trend of the 21st century. Their role in shaping the global agenda will undoubtedly become even more pronounced.